Well, we just finished taping our show with Teri Yaki. Is this even rolling?
I don't know. I don't see any red light.
Is there a red light?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
That should stay in.
That should definitely stay in.
Is there a red light on?
I can't see because the camera's so far away. We just finished taping a show with Teri Yaki. This is what Teri Yaki looks like out of drag.
See, flat
Flat-chested.
chested.
Touch me.
No silicone.
Now, Teri Yaki, we're going to switch over right now so you can see a little couple nice pictures of Teri Yaki. There she is in blue. There she is thinking that she's Cher. And
There's me in the garbage can.
Making a living the way she can.
I want to show people Teri Yaki's tattoo, which looks like a clothing tag.
You're like, your tag's out, girl. Your tag's out.
Your tag's out, girl.
But
Fix
really,
that.
it's a Klingon symbol for I'm a bottom.
It's a big arrow pointing to my ass for stupid guys.
This is where you need to go.
So, Teri Yaki, what was something that stood out in the show for you today?
When you asked me how to be healthy, I don't know how to be healthy, and that was like, I was stumped.
Really?
I was like, maybe less than 5 cocktails in an hour? Or...
Well, so you talked about your neti pot.
Yeah.
Explain to the listeners what a neti pot is.
You've never seen one?
Well, I haven't seen. I've seen them, of course,
Not
but
that close,
the watchers, the viewers might not know what a neti pot is.
Neti pot is one of those, it's like a little teapot, but it's got a long nose. So that way you put it in this part of your nose and there's water. You use like a saline solution water and then put it in this side and then it comes out the other side.
And so you drink this side?
Huh?
You like make booger tea?
You don't drink it.
Oh, I thought
drain out of
well,
one
you said it was
side
like a
into the
teapot.
sink.
I don't know.
The teapot goes in your nostril and then it pours in one side and goes out the other.
Okay.
And then you like hang over the sink so that way it clears out your sinuses.
Well, the problem with I tried doing a neti pot, and I felt when I was pouring the water down this way, I felt like it wasn't going out my nose. I felt it was just I was drinking down my throat salty boogery water.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
That can happen, but you have to learn how to like kind of close off that part of your, like if you're doing this, like you don't want to smell out of your nose. That's what you have to do basically.
Now, you were telling me
Block it
that,
off. Okay.
that you live in a house with mold problems and you still stayed there. What's up with that?
I still am there now.
What? Why don't you move out of that place? You're gonna die.
Because he's got a hot tub.
It's it's a 3-story house for $1,500 in the city of Chicago, honey. I'm not getting any better than that.
That's pretty good.
Even if it kills you.
I will fight the mold. So you're performing later this week. Do a shout out to the people on YouTube. Hey girls, what's up?
Hey guys. Tell them where I'm performing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Mondays I'm at Halstead's, which is on Halstead and Cornelia, and that starts at 7:30. Tuesdays, I'm at Hamburger Mary's starting at 8 o'clock, and this is all team trivia. And Wednesdays at Cocktail starting at 10 o'clock, a little later on in the night.
You do trivia. Will you test us on some trivia? Will you ask us some questions?
Before I do your trivia questions.
Okay, trivia. So let's do.
I got my hand on the buzzer.
All right.
Who's smarter, Mark
What
or
was
Fausto?
the name of the cat or the dog that annoyed Garfield?
Lasagna.
No,
it was Ariel.
No,
It was Gray.
Gargamel's cat.
Oh,
Azrael.
Azrael.
Who's Odie?
Odie.
And that was a dog.
I'm ready for number 2.
But there are no buzzers in my show.
Don't slime the table. That hurts people's ears.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I like the visual effect.
Why don't you go like
I'll snap my
how about
fingers.
raise your hand?
I'll go like this.
Hey,
How about-
why don't you raise your hand?
Okay.
How about I tell you guys how it really
Silently.
works in my,
How's
my
that?
shows? Well, because it's team trivia. There are
Okay.
no buzzers. Everybody's sitting around at the table, and I give you a sheet with 10 blank answers.
Okay.
So this is 1 through 10, and then there's blanks. So then you would fill out the answers, and then I would collect them at the end of the
I
round.
like buzzers.
You could go fucking play Jeopardy for all I give a shit.
I want a buzzer.
Yeah, Mark's just like doesn't actually like to answer questions. He just likes to buzz. So he goes around the neighborhood hitting the doorbell.
Give us one more. One more.
One more?
Yeah, a really good one. I have a good one for you. What was the name of the cartoon spin-off of the TV show? Don't do that.
Oh, I thought you asked me to.
No buzzing.
Oh.
Just raise your hand if you know the answer.
She's bossy.
Well, I'm just like, listen.
Okay, what is it?
What was the name of the cartoon spin-off to
Gilligan's
the TV
Island
show?
in Outer Space.
That's what I was
You're
gonna say.
wrong.
Gilligan in Outer Space.
No. What was the name of the cartoon spin-off to the TV show Gilligan's Island, which Mark already knows the answer to? And the question was directed to Teri Yaki.
I do too. Because
What is the name of the answer? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Thank you for wasting your time watching this video. You can subscribe to our videos up here somewhere. Just subscribe, and you can get more retarded things in your inbox.
Did we show the blizzard yet?
Oh, hold on. You know the problem was that I forgot to write down things like Sarah Palin.
That was it. You know what? That's why the show went down.
So drugs.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. What else do I need to remember?
Snowstorm.
Snowstorm. Do you guys love the snowstorm in the background? That's really in Chicago, and it's so cold outside.
Now, if you guys could whip out some CSI stuff, and you can triangulate where we live based on what you see outside.
Drugs. So ask me any question. I have the answer to it.
What do you like to stick up your butt?
Drugs. Go fuck yourself. Snowstorm.
All those good things.